In this video, I'll demonstrate how to use a pneumatic nibbler to make a skin cutout in your airfoil skin. First, let me explain how a nibbler works. Nibbler works by a punch reciprocating inside of a die, nibbling little bits of aluminum, and I'm just going to run it here, and the material goes between these two guides right here, and the nibbling action can be held straight, make a straight edge cut, or depending upon the length of the guide here, to make a radius. Whether how tight a radius depends upon how the guide, how big the guide is and how big the punch is. First step is to put a little bit of oil on the die area. Is a really good idea. And add a little drop of oil there. Give it a little shot. Unplug my air tool. On this console that I've got prepared here, I've got two straight lines indicating the edge of the cutout and the two radiuses at the end, which I want to make a nice little oval shaped cutout. I'll have to make a hole for the nibbler to fit in, and as we can see here, the nibbler easily fits into a 3/4 inch hole, and the minimum size that I can get it into, in this case here, is a 5/8 inch hole. I can't get it into the 1/2 inch one, so I would need to make at least a 5/8 inch hole to start with so that I get my tool into operate. So I'll start by drilling a couple holes in the center at random, enlarging those holes using a uni-bit. To at least 5/8 of an inch. Which will allow me to get my nibbler in. So now I can plug my nibbler into the hole, and using the flat area of the guide here to hold it straight, I'll make sure I want to start the nibbler before I push it forward into the material so that I get a good cutting action. You can see it's pretty aggressive. Back it out here. You come right close to the line. You see how it's distorting near the edge, so you may not want to get as close to the edge as you would like to on your first pass. And just going to continue up this straight edge and go around the corner. Comes to the radius on the end, get to work it from both directions, just being careful not to cross the line. I've got a hole cut like this here. It's lots of burrs along the edge and lots of sharp edges, and just want to straighten that out with a file, hand file it right to the edge, removing all the burrs, smoothing it after you've finished filing it with some Scotch-Brite or something like that, and that's all there really is to using a nibbler to cut a hole in the airfoil skin.